Before we start the podcast today, I wanted to announce another YouTube giveaway. Same deal as last time. You'll need to like this video, subscribe to the Victor Maas channel on YouTube, and leave a comment on this video with your name. The winner of this giveaway will get a free lunch with me. The giveaway starts on August 31st at 9 a.m. and ends September 3rd at noon. Good luck. On the table today, we're returning to the topic of real estate investing. I'm going to be breaking down my top 5 tips for new investors that are looking to acquire their first investment property. These are tips I wish I had known before I went after my first property by myself. With that being said, let's get to the first tip I have for you today.
Hi, I'm Victor Maas, real estate attorney, broker, and investor, but no one really cares. What they care about is that I'm a problem solver. So that's what I do for a living, is solve problems.
I'm going to show you to find deals you never even knew existed.
Deals are everywhere, but you got to get off your butt.
One deal is all it takes to change your life. Victor freaking Maas, that's right.
Find real cash buyers and ask, what type of properties do you want? Where do they want their investment properties to be located? If you don't solve the problem for your wholesale buyers, then you're wasting your time. So find real cash buyers. These are the folks that actually can close like in 24 hours, not close in 2 or 3 weeks, and then they're going to wholesale it to someone else. How do you know that they're real cash buyers? Ask them what properties they've closed, and then go on the deed records and see if they did close them and how they closed them. Did they use hard money? Did they use cash? How did they really close these deals? A lot of my deals, the cash investors show up with a cashier's check. That's the question. Can you show up with the cashier's check at an attorney's office and close tomorrow? If they can answer yes, then those are your real cash buyers. So then ask them, what do they want? What part of town? And then put all your effort into finding deals for them. If you want to make quick cash, this is the fastest way. How do new investors find these cash buyers? I just said it. You got to basically go to events where there's other real estate investors. You got to ask for referrals. Get in your social media and try to make it happen. Tip number 2, drive for dollars in the areas that interested cash buyers want to buy in. Look for vacant homes, distressed homes. Get a list going on a spreadsheet. Work these out through your county appraisal district, your deed records, to see if they're worth pursuing. If it's worth $200,000 but they owe $199,000 as of a year ago, well, you're going to avoid those even if they're vacant. Stop trying to do short sales. Stop trying to fix a problem that you really can't fix. Focus on the properties that have lots and lots of equity. This way, when you do pursue them, you tie them up and then you wholesale them. There's plenty of a profit there for you to get excited about. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to identify these vacant properties. Yes, tall grass, tall bushes, we know those. But there's like 15, 20 different ways to spot vacant properties. Depending on your area, you might be able to find electrical boxes on the side of the home, and guess what? There's a red tag. You might find old phone books that are sitting in the front porch, stickers on the windows since they've been winterized by the bank since they're vacant. One of my favorite ways to spot vacant properties is a zip tie or rubber band around the mailbox. That's right, the mailmen tell each other, hey, don't stop it and drop anything off at this home. It's vacant. Another one is you see that there's no water hose up front. Everybody always has this, like a small water hose up front or on the side of the home. If you don't see one, that might be a telltale sign. Obviously, there are properties where they let the weeds grow in the gutters. Yes, gutters with weeds. That's a big one. One of my favorite ones is you're driving, it's trash day or recycling day, and there's no trash can or recycling can up front. So that's how I found the home that I currently live in. That's exactly how I found it. So once I'm thinking it might be vacant, I'll get out, I'll go turn the water on real quick, look in the windows, try the doorbell to see if there's any electrical. If no things are on, then guess what? You got yourself a vacant property. Write it down, do the research. Don't even bother talking to the neighbors, don't even bother talking to anybody until you've done your due diligence to see if it's worth pursuing. Tip number 3. Learn the best practices for talking with potential sellers so that you begin to contact sellers and owners. What I mean by that is very simply, when you talk to sellers, you're not trying to sell them. You're not an investor. You are a problem solver. So when you're talking to them, I approach them with, hey, I see this vacant property over on so-and-so street. I'm reaching out to you to see if you have any interest in doing something about it. If so, my partner and I would love to talk to you about it. We help people in your circumstances. We know how to transfer the title, fix the title issues, pack things up for you, move them for you, help you find a place to live, anything like that to help them see you as a problem solver rather than an investor. Resources that can teach people the nuances of pitching. Believe it or not, I have found that most of my sales occur within 5 minutes. I approach them with, hi, my name's Victor, you don't know me. The reason I'm reaching out is blah, 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 something I just said a few seconds ago. But I always finish with this. I want to earn your business. What do I need to do to earn your business? How can we help you so that you see us as a positive resource instead of anything but that? So we write down all the things that they want, and I make an agreement with them. So if I do these things for you, you're willing to work with us, correct? They say yes. We start the process of trying to make a written agreement. I don't approach it as, what's the least you'll take for this property? Never, ever do that. If you do, you pretty much have already lost the deal. So if it becomes about money, I'll often say, okay, you know I'm an investor. You know I'm doing this because I'm trying to make a living. So you got to give me your lowest price so that way I can decide if I want to take this risk or not. By putting it as risk, I'm telling them that it is a risk to spend money and to do the rehab and to put it back on the market. So if they don't give me a number, then I'll say, okay, I'll start with $10. Now it's your turn to do a counter offer. Sometimes that pisses them off, but honestly, I've already made my mind doing this for 20 years that those people typically want close to retail as possible, and I'm just wasting my time. This way I just cut through it and get to somebody who really needs my help. The tone of how I talk to them is vanilla. I don't talk to them all crazy and animated and shaking my hands and everything. It's just calm. Also, I don't get right in their faces. I back up, and I want to make sure they can hear me though. I'll carry a clipboard to look a little bit more professional. I'll wear like a polo shirt, make sure I'm brush my hair, brush my teeth, have some gargle, wear some deodorant, some decent cologne just so I don't smell terrible, okay? And these things are non-verbal skills and you need to learn. Yes, you want to get deals, and yes, you don't want to change your whole personality, but you got to play the game. And the game is you got to be nice to people. Even when they're jerks, they're taking out their frustration on you, even though you didn't cause the problem. So be prepared for a lot of sellers who get frustrated with all the investors out there who are reaching out to them to buy their vacant property. So just be cool. You can role play with your family, your friends, your partners on how you can talk to sellers, but it's usually a very easy pitch, and here goes. Hi, my name's Victor. You don't know me. The reason I'm reaching out to you is because I found this vacant property on so-and-so street. I understand you are the owner of that property. Is that correct? And you wait. Eventually they'll respond. And I'll say, Bob, my fictional seller, Bob, I'm not here to cause you any stress. I'm here to find out if we can be of service, if we can help you. If so, then we might be able to earn your business. So, Bob, how can we help you out? And that approach has really, really made a big difference in my life, because it's usually not about money. It's about solving the real life problems. Packing up, moving them somewhere, finding a place to live, finding a place for their dogs, getting them a driver's license, putting food on the pantry for them, taking them out to lunch. I mean, you'd be shocked how just taking someone out to lunch, and we have like Bill Miller's barbecue. It's really simple. There's no tipping. It's, $8, $10 for a whole combo set. How that really goes a long way to making people feel good that someone actually took them out for a meal. So consider that and be a problem solver. Tip number 4, understanding the general language of real estate investing, law, and transactions so that you can communicate effectively with sellers. This will help you when you're researching property and closing a deal. So what does that mean? Technically, you need to know what's involved with the property. Take the seller out of the equation. You've already made contact with them, possibly, or even beforehand. You got to know everything you can about this property. So learn how to use your local appraisal district. Learn how to do the deed records. See what the comps are for the area. learn how to use Google to ascertain after repair value. And so if the numbers make sense, then you can pursue the seller. But once you do pursue the seller, you got to understand how to fix problems for them. It may be that this house belonged to mom and dad, and you're going to have to get it out of their estate and be able to transfer it from the kids to you eventually. So you got to know the technical side of this. But truth is guys like me can help you with this, or other attorneys who do real estate transactions. I know a lot of you out there are watching this are going to want to know everything about real estate investing and all the technical and everything. Don't. You really have 3 jobs. Find the right deals for your clients or your buyers or your wholesale buyers. Find the sellers and heirs and learn how to put a deal together. Focus on those 3 big things. And we teach you that in our 3-day coaching videos and 2 days hands-on with me. We teach you where to look, how to look, and what to do once you find these deals. And that's more important. You got to learn how to do marketing. If you don't know how to tell people that you're here to help, no one's ever going to come to you. And this is most people's marketing plan when they get into real estate investing. Here it is. Ready? That's it. And they don't get deals, and they wonder why they don't get deals. And every day they wish they could make a deal. Yesterday I met with some sellers. It was a sister and 2 brothers, and we're set to close here on this coming Monday. And I'm buying the property for $135,000, and the home fixed up is worth $280,000. How the heck did we get that deal? One that I could wholesale, make quick, 30 to 40 grand. How is that possible? Here's why. We solved their problem. My tone is here. It's not loud and loud and loud and look at me, I'm so amazing. Nobody cares what I want. Nobody cares what I think. It's only about solving their problem. How important is it for the correct terms to be used when discussing a transaction? Well, there's 2 ways to make a profit in real estate deals. One is through price or terms. So give me the lowest number you can, or give me terms. Preferably both. But if a seller wants both, hey, it's worth $200,000 and I want $199,000, well, no, it's not going to happen unless they give you terms. Fine, I'll owner finance it to you at $199,000 at 0% interest with, $800 a month payments for the next 10 years and then a balloon. Hell, I'll do that because then I can rent it for $1,400, make $600 a month, as a silly example. So either you get price or terms, or preferably both. Okay? Learn how to do your sales contract. How do you do that? Well, you go to YouTube and type in your state's contracts, for example, for Texas Real Estate Commission, how to fill out a sales contract. So that's a great way to do that. Tip number 5, educate yourself by finding a mentor that has closed hundreds of deals. Already made all the mistakes so you don't have to. Can show you how and where to find these deals, help you draft the paperwork to close deals, walk you through the steps of researching homes and finding their owners, teaching you multiple exit strategies so that you can close a variety of deals. So I cannot tell you that you're going to learn everything in 20 years in a 3 or 4 day video. I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm going to tell you is it's going to dramatically cut your learning process, because there's only 2 ways you're going to learn something: mistakes or a mentor. And that's it. I cannot tell you the 100 lessons I learned from my mentor, from hiring people, from finding people, from rehabbing a home a certain way to listing it a certain way. It was so important to have that mentor. And once you learn how to do a few deals, then guess what? Now you can do it on your own, and you can share with your family, your friends, anybody who you want to bring into the real estate investing world. I'll leave you with this. There's over 10,000 career fields out there. 10,000 career fields, and only one makes more millionaires than all the rest combined. And that's real estate investing. I hope these 5 tips have been very helpful, and we look forward to seeing you in person, maybe in our training. Should you have any questions, go to Saria.com or thevictormaas.com. Have a good one. Take care. As always, thank you for watching. For more real estate investment and legal real estate content, please subscribe to our channel. Please follow me on social media, which you can find linked in the description below. Don't forget to visit thevictormaas.com, where you can register for coaching and my future events. To listen to the podcast, please search for The Victor Maas Real Estate Show wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, link below. Until next time, this is Victor Maas. Sign off. Take care.